on EA Sports. In today's game, of course, all eyes will be on the matchup that defined the NFL for many years. It's Peyton Manning going up against Tom Brady. So let's go down to Denver, Colorado, where Jim and Phil are on the call.
Patriots, Broncos, coming up on EA Sports. We're a mile high here in Denver as we get set for today's matchup.
Hello, friends. Jim Nance along with Bill Simpson. You just have to love these types of games because there's just so much bad blood. There's such a deep rivalry here. The spirit is intense, and these teams will do anything to beat the other team.
Yeah, I think you're right. They're willing to take chances. We found that out from the coaches this week talking to them. They know this is a rivalry game. They're playing a good team, so they're going to take these chances to give their guys a chance to win. And the bad blood, wow, it sounds bad, but that's good because that means it's going to be physical on the field. It's going to be a lot of fun to watch.
Steven Gostkowski now ready to kick the ball and get this game started. The Broncos are back deep, waiting for the kick return. We're underway here. Bolden's got a chance to return this one. And he's tackled just past the 20. We'll mark it at the 22-yard line. At quarterback, one of the most dominant players to ever play the position, and he's been in the league since 1998, Peyton Manning.
Well, when you watch Peyton Manning play, there's a core of plays that he still runs that he has great success with. Everybody in the NFL knows he's going to run them, but he still makes them work.
First down at the 22. Sanders comes up with the ball. Sanders met after a gain of 8.
Arm strength is a nice thing to have. When the window of opportunity is very small, quarterbacks with strong arms can still fire it in there. Nice throw right on target by the QB.
After that grab, it's now second down and 2. Anderson's going to secure the handoff. He's tackled beyond the markers. It's a first down.
The defense doesn't want to give up runs like that, so how do they stop it? Well, they start crowding the line of scrimmage, so you keep crowding that line of scrimmage, look out, they'll throw it over the top.
Anderson's in the backfield, single back set. The Broncos take it from the 33. Launches it down the field. Thomas has got it on his way. That's McCourty making the stop.
What a nice throw and catch that time, but here it just shows you why you want to have a lot of speed on the defensive side. So when you make a mistake, what do? You make up for it by chasing the player down from behind and making the tackle.
This play set up by the long gainer. Anderson's got it on the handoff. And gains maybe 4.
The offense is so close right here. They just need to show a little power and punch this in the end zone and get that touchdown.
Here we have second down. That defensive front looks impenetrable here on the goal line. They call his name again. Demarius Thomas turned into Peyton Manning's favorite target in Denver.
Well, he's always had the talent, and what he did, he put some knowledge with it. He learned how to become a precise route runner, and when you're a precise route runner, Peyton Manning will find a way to get the football to you.
The Broncos at the line of scrimmage with their set of receivers in a bunch formation. 3rd and goal from the 1. What a first series touchdown. And the early momentum in their favor as that touchdown puts them in front here in the first.
Oh, I love that word, momentum. The Big Mo, and Big Mo is on their side. That is a great thing to have and a good feeling as a football team.
The Broncos for the point after. And the point after is good. Thomas taking a breather as the kicking team comes out. He just contributed over 60 yards receiving on that scoring drive. Amendola's going to test the coverage here. He's brought down at the 20-yard line. That return's good for about 23. And here comes Tom Brady. Another incredible season, leading the Patriots to a number of come-from-behind victories.
Tom Brady coming on the field. You know why a lot of guys don't like him? Hey, he's a good quarterback. He throws it well. He makes a lot of money. He looks good. I mean, come on. Can't have it all.
Brady's lined up. 2 tight ends set. First down at the 20. Scans the field. Steven Jackson with the grab.
Brady's able to show off the footwork. Wow, what a good job. Look at those feet. Like a dancer. Gets himself in very good position to throw the football. Defense is so fast and so powerful. That time of the run play, they just overpower the offensive line.
Loss of 3 on the play. The Patriots take it from the 28. Here's the handoff. A gain of maybe 5.
Well, you can't knock them all down, and sometimes the running back has just got to break a tackle. Good job that time.
That last play was a run. 3rd down coming up. Brady's back in shotgun formation. And it's on target to Danny Amendola.
This team, one of the better tackling teams in the NFL, and they play the situation perfectly. They give up the short completion. They come up and make the tackle. Now we have a 4th down.
All set to punt here. That's a touchback, and the ball will be spotted at the 20.
They're allowing a touchdown.
Well, they got to have some motivation after that last drive. It was so cool to see it from their defense. So this time, go out there and just do your job.
Peyton Manning will be taking this one from the gun. First down at the 20. Makes the catch inbounds. He has a nose for the football like no one else. Rob Ninkovich.
You said it right. Every time we have him in a game, you just all of a sudden look up. There's a sack by Ninkovich. There's another tackle. There's causing a fumble. He is a tremendous player.
That pass play picked up only 4. 2nd down and 6 coming up.
And Daniels has got it on a pass. Has some heat on it.
Hard to guard these tight ends now in the NFL. It really puts the defense in like a quandary. Do we use a big guy? Well, the big guy's not fast enough. We use a small guy. Well, he's not big enough. They get pushed around. I don't know what you're going to do. Just make sure you're a good tackler after they catch it.
The Patriots with a nickel look here on defense. 1st and 10. They'll go ground.
Pat Chung makes the tackle.
Nice job that time by the defense. They were ready for the run. Nowhere for the running back to go. And they stopped him for a short gain.
It's now 2nd down and 7 after the 3-yard rush.
Manning's got 2 tight ends on the field for this snap. Anderson's handed the football. That's McCourty making the stop.
Good job by the defensive line standing in there and fighting, and they hold the running back to a short gain.
Third down. The Broncos need to get to the 50 for a first down. Halfway through this first quarter now. 2 hands on the football and has the catch. Arquette down for another reception.
I don't know what the answer is when it comes to guarding these tight ends now. There's just not much you can do. I'll tell you the best way to stop the tight end, rush the quarterback.
Coming to the line at the 44. They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. Manning's got it in the gun. Over the middle and incomplete that time. Play number 6 coming up on this drive. Anderson's lined up behind his quarterback as the single back. The Broncos have it at the 44. Quick screen to Sanders. Should have had it, but the hit knocked it out.
Well, the defense has got to be happy about this situation. Anytime early in the game you get an offense at 3rd and long, you are looking to make a play and get things rolling on your side.
Following that incompletion, it sets up 3rd and 10. Manning set, empty backfield. They'll go shotgun here. it'll be Colquitt back to punt. And a touchback here will bring the ball out to the 20. The Patriots offense now ready to get a drive going. Not something we've seen a whole lot of to this point, as the punters are having a very busy afternoon of it here, Phil.
Well, you know, Jim, I came into this game and I just wanted to see a lot of punts because that's exciting football, right? That's what we've seen so far. So let's see if one of these offenses, maybe the one out there right now, could get something going and put some excitement back in the stadium.
First down at the 20. Looking for some daylight up the middle. Makes contact with the down player, and that's where the play comes to an end.
Well, he's in the NFL because of this, because this guy can break tackles. Good job on that play.
That leads us to second down. Tom Brady under center. Finds Gronkowski. That's a tackle at the 48. That's his first reception today.
Well, these tight ends in the NFL now, they make the catches down the field. They're fast. They can do it all. And everybody is looking for that all-in-one. A guy that can block at the line of scrimmage, who can catch the football well, and has the speed to make it happen once he catches it.
First down here. First down following the long play. Steven Jackson with the grab. And now they'll be on the other side of the 50 after this play. He has been one of Tom Brady's most reliable performers for years. Julian Edelman.
Hard to believe this guy was a college quarterback. Boy, has he adapted to the NFL and turned into just an outstanding wide receiver.
Jackson in the backfield. Single back set. They'll go ground. Jackson's brought down after picking up just a yard. For the defense today, one of the best shutdown corners in the game today. Aqib Talib.
Yeah, he is. I think he's one of the top corners in the National Football League. And what makes him so unique, of course, he can cover receivers anywhere on the field, but he has great size for a corner. That makes him doubly tough to go against.
The Broncos will come out in the dive. Brady is in the shotgun. Amendola's got the catch and the first.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
It's an illegal block in the back, and they now will be backed up some yardage.
Yes, always remember as a blocker, you need to get your head in front of the defender, and you've got to get your front shoulder in front also to make it legal.
Third down after the penalty. The Broncos lined up in the nickel. Brady from the gun. And he finds Scott Chandler.
Coaches love it when there's a pass thrown, and whoever catches that ball, if they can break a tackle, that's just some extra yards. And that's what you're looking for, and that's what it takes to be a winning football team.
They come to the line of scrimmage. First down. Gives it to Steven Jackson. And there's only 2 yards to be found right there.
Jackson's trying to be patient, but there is nowhere to run that time, and he only gets a short gain.
Second down, about 3.5 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Second and 8. It'll be third down. Miller gets to the quarterback. This defense off to a terrific start.
Well, they call third down the money down because you try to keep drives going. And right now the defense has all the money because they're the ones getting it done.
And so now they'll bring out Allen to punt. And that punt is going out of bounds. They are not going to allow them to return it. The Broncos bringing their offense onto the field. It wasn't a very productive possession for them last time out, partner. They ended up punting.
Well, you know what it was? It was a good filling out process. So they got some knowledge by watching the defense and what defenses they tried on them. So you got to take advantage of that knowledge and come out here and make some plays.
With the give. Jones is the one who made the big stop.
The Patriots defensive coordinator, my gosh, he is one happy guy. Anytime you get in the backfield and stop a runner and make him lose yards, that's some good stuff.
Second down coming up. The Patriots defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. Thomas is going to pull in the bullet pass. Thomas tackled down at the 38.
My gosh, the wide receivers in the NFL, it's incredible. It's not that you have one. Every team has 2 or 3, and some have 4. Good job that time by him hauling in that pass.
Let's see how they back up the big play here. Peyton Manning from the shotgun. Catch made near the sideline.
Well, the only thing I can say about that play, it was better than an incompletion. The quarterback gets the completion, and they pick up a yard or 2.
So they complete one, and still it's second down. And it's complete over to Owen Daniels. Third catch today so far.
Well, if you guard the tight end close, sometimes that doesn't matter. They're so big and they got long arms. They can still make the catch. Quarterbacks give them a chance. They get it done.
First down here after the completion. Gets the handle here. Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field.
That was a power running play that time by the offense. It picked up some good yards. Nothing like it. Show the defense you're willing to get in there and slug it out and get some tough running yards.
And it'll be 2nd down and 6 after the running play on 1st down.
This should be the last play of the quarter. Manning standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. The first quarter is behind us, and we'll step aside as you watch the NFL on EA Sports.
Snickers, you're not you when you're hungry. Snickers satisfies.
The Broncos still driving as the second quarter gets underway. Third down and 6. The Broncos have to get to the 41 for a first. And the second quarter is underway with this snap. Brought down by Mayo. The Broncos have done a fantastic job here of getting the football to one of their key targets. Thomas has been a favorite target, Phil.
He has. And listen, when you have that kind of talent on the outside, you got a quarterback that can put it on the money. The offensive line, they're having an outstanding day, too. It adds up to a lot of receiving yards.
Manning's lining up in the pistol. First down at the 35. Devin McCourty gets the theft. He's brought to a halt.
Devin McCourty can play anywhere. He can play corner. He can play safety. And it doesn't matter where he plays. He can make interceptions. Nice play.
The Patriots didn't get much out of that last drive, so now here they come again on offense. I'm sure they're going to be a little bit more of an urgency to the offense this time.
Well, I'll just say this to you, Jim Nance. I sure hope so. After that last drive, that was just too generic, wasn't very well thought out, and they got to change what they're doing on the offensive side.
Got to give that defense a little credit, though, don't you?
Well, yeah, the defense did its job, but man, that was pretty easy.
The Patriots will look to get set. It's been a close game so far. The score's 7-0. Jackson's lined up now as the running back behind the quarterback. Brady goes to the ground. Gronkowski with the catch. A player is down on the field, and the training staff comes out, and we'll step aside for just a moment. We'll head back to the field now after the injury timeout. Danielle Bellini is getting us the update on exactly what happened down there.
Well, that looks like an upper body injury, Jim. I think we both can tell that. And now the question is, how bad is it? You just never know.
Second down, even after the completion.
The Broncos with 2 extra defensive backs in the dime. Jackson. He's tackled beyond the markers. It's a first down.
Jackson's a very smart runner. He knows situations in the game. He saw the first down yard markers, and what does he do? He gets past them and picks up the first down.
An extra tight end on the field for this one.
First down at the 38. Jackson's going to take the handoff now. averaging about 4 yards a carry.
Always good to have these types of runs. Yeah, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense.
Second down coming up. Brady's going to take it from the gun. And that'll probably go as a drop.
Good job that time by the secondary. They're in good position. They make the play, and it's an incomplete pass by the quarterback.
Third down following the incompletion. Brady, handoff. Tackle down right around the 48. The Patriots are going to punt it. No return. The ball's coming out to the 20. The Patriots defense got the takeaway the last time out there with the interception, just when it looked like they might be giving up some points.
Yeah, it did look like that, but momentum is on their side now. When you make a good play on the defensive side, Jim, and it stops a scoring drive, man, that fires up the whole team.
Anderson's lined up in a single back formation. Thomas has got it, and a first. That's reception number 4 for him. The Broncos have tried to lean on the passing attack so far. Thomas been a favorite of his quarterback, and he's proven why he deserves to be targeted so often today.
You're right. He deserves to be targeted because he is one of the better wide receivers in the NFL. And when he catches it, look out, he can get yards after the catch.
Peyton Manning under center. First down at the 35. And that last play made by Pat Chung.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt when you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
Second down and 2 to go after the running play. Anderson's got it. First down.
Peyton Manning knows when to call the play action pass number. He does it this time. It works. Good call by Peyton Manning.
Manning's completion percentage 70% on the day. The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. On target.
Well, he's got talent. This receiver can make the catches when you throw it his way. And I think his talent, the way offenses are designed, and the rules of the NFL, it makes guys like him almost unstoppable.
Coming to the line at the 25.
That was a big gainer. Now it's time to back it up.
To Daniels. Butler's the one who brings him to the ground.
The Broncos coaching staff has done a good job of mixing things up today on first down. The pass catches the defense off guard. They pick up solid yards. Now it's second and short.
Manning's now completed 4 in a row. After the pass play, gain 7. 2nd and 3 on the way. A nice touchdown, Broncos. They continue to add to their lead, Phil, late in the second quarter, and so far, there's been no looking back.
Yeah, it's all working on the offensive side, and listen, don't take this for granted. Stay aggressive. Keep throwing that gas on the fire. Pedal to the metal. Whatever cliche you want to use it and keep the pressure on.
Extra point is good. Manning's going to watch his defense come out here in a moment. He was good for over 70 passing yards on that last touchdown drive.
The Patriots prepared to return the kick.
And Amendola's got it on the return. And the tackle's made right around the 26-yard line. The Patriots' offense has been nowhere in sight here for quite a while. 3 consecutive drives that have come away empty. What about it, Phil?
That is the old phrase, MIA. They are definitely missing in action because there's no action on the offensive side. It's time for the quarterback to call the right plays and help his team out and get this thing moving.
First down at the 26. Brady to Amendola. Talib's there that time for the tackle.
The Patriots have been awesome today on first down. That time it's a nice play design. They throw the football, it picks up solid yards. Second and short. Boy, that's what every offense likes to be in.
After the pass play, gain 7. 2nd and 3 on the way.
Jackson's going to secure the handoff. And that's good for only a yard or 2.
Jackson's never able to build up that power that he has as a running back. When there's nowhere to go, hey, there's nowhere to go. That's a short game.
Third down on the way.
The Patriots all bunched up here as they get set at the line. Chandler has the catch. Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field.
Tom Brady, early in his career, did a lot of play-action passes, and they were very good at it. And this past year or so, they've gone back to it.
Brady's completion percentage, 80% on the day. First down at the 48. Jarring hit that time. Knocks the ball free.
That was a big hit by the defender that time. The receiver drops the football. I'll tell you what, I guarantee the next time he goes over the middle, he'll be looking for that defender.
And now they'll try over again on second down. Snap back to Brady from the gun. Away from the ball, there's a flag down on the field.
Holding offense.
The defense will take the penalty. After that penalty, it's now second down at 20. Double tight end formation. Takes the snap. We're about midway, second quarter. And he is tackled at the 44.
Well, I know this. When it comes to these situations, don't take...
First down at the 20. Handoff made. In the end, it picks up only a yard.
Got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They were all over the run that time, and they only give up a short gain.
Second down now. The Patriots come out in a dime package. Here's the handoff, and they'll run it. Muscles through the defender. Browns all over the ball carrier.
Third long situations, a lot of coordinators in this league will run a draw play on third long. Why? Because they're just looking for field position, pick up a few yards, and then by some miracle, if the running back is able to make guys miss, break some tackles, and pick up a first down, man, that's just gravy.
It's third down coming up. They bring in the extra tight end. They'll run it here. The tackle is made, And that's a 3-and-out series for the offense.
The Broncos know what a situation they were in right there, and it was a tough one. 3rd and long, what are you going to do? Well, they decide to run the football, and I agree with that. If you try to throw it down the field, it probably was going to lead to a mistake.
And it'll be Colquitt back to punt. Martin's tackled down at the 36. And a run back of about 4. As we see the stats now, you really like what both guys have been able to do at wideout today, Phil.
Yeah, they have been spectacular out there on the field. The numbers are awesome. This league, once again, we know it's about the pass, and we saw it here today.
Brady's going to take the snap from the shotgun. The Broncos defense now is going to go nickel. The Patriots snap it at the 36. Brady to Amendola. Gains 17. Here's the football marked at the 47. Brady's got everybody split out wide. First down at the 47. Middle of the field and incomplete this time. Second down here. The Broncos with a nickel look here on defense. Brady's back in shotgun formation. The Patriots now move the chains. Being a go-to target, Phil, I think you would say every quarterback needs one. In fact, one just like this guy.
Well, I know this. They need one. I know they all want one. And as a wide receiver, some guys, it doesn't matter if you double team him every single play. They just have the knack and the talent to find a way to get open.
The Broncos go with the dime formation here on defense. First and 10. Lays out and makes the play. Chandler's been the go-to tight end today, Phil, and really getting it done.
Yeah, if you want a great passing offense, you need a tight end who can really force the defense to cover him underneath and especially deep down the field. This tight end can do it all. Jim, when you get inside the other team's red zone, inside the 20-yard line, and you're down some points, you're thinking touchdown in these situations.
Now first and 10. Jackson's got it on the handoff. Jackson's tackled down after a gain of 7. He's averaging about 3 yards a carry on the day.
The Patriots have really been dominant today on the offensive side. In the red zone now, they just take the football and they run it right at the defense and pick up solid yards.
That's second down coming up. Brady's got it in the gun. And that'll close the gap.
Well, we've seen a lot of terrific passes by this quarterback today. Multiple touchdowns, showing his arm strength, showing his great touch. That's what you have to do to be a great quarterback in this league.
The Patriots lined up now for the point after. It's good. The Broncos back deep, ready to receive. Caldwell's got a chance for a return. And the tackle's made right around the 32-yard line. And Daniels has been taken away as this game's gone on. The big tight end was involved in the opening drives, but has taken a back seat since.
Yeah, Jim, I think the big tight end caught this defense off guard. Now they're paying attention to him, and he's having a hard time getting open.
The Broncos from the 32. And he just tosses it incomplete. Seeing these stats, Bill, you really look at them and have to go, wow, because both teams are just playing so well on the offensive side of the ball.
I know that's what the fans are doing. They love these type of games. High scoring, lot of action. They're having a good time. I know this. The defense, it's the other way around. They are having an awful time.
Second and 10. C.J. Anderson with the catch. The Broncos have gotten their running back involved throughout this game, but it's been through the air where he's made a huge impact. Anderson's been a target in the passing attack, and this is by design.
Well, they figured the biggest mismatch on the field was their running back against the big, slow linebackers on the other side, and man, were they right. What a job so far by the running back.
The Broncos have it at the 39. He runs with it right up the gut. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to fourth down.
Games in the NFL can hinge on third and short. Who can pick them up and who can stop them? How about that play that time by the defense? They stopped the third and short run, and now it's fourth down.
They're in punting formation. That'll be a ball will be placed at the 20. Phil, this quarterback matchup has been a great one today, as both have put on quite a show.
Yeah, it's been a great matchup between the quarterbacks. And look, I think the league is loaded with really good quarterbacks. I'm tired of hearing people say, oh, the league doesn't have enough guys. Yeah, they do. There are a lot of good ones. Give them time, and they'll show it to you.
The Broncos set at the line. Dime package. Brady is in the shotgun. LaFell comes away with the reception. That's reception number 7 for him. The Patriots still trail, but as we look at the passing numbers, it's hard to find much fault with them. Brady's numbers, though, speak to a team that could be winning if other things like their defense were doing their part here, partner.
Well, yeah, that's right. The defense has got to hold their end up, but the offense, they've been very, very good. The quarterback has been accurate. He has been smart, and that always gives you a chance when your quarterback is playing that well.
Drop back, shotgun formation. And Amendola comes up with the catch. Tackle's made, and the first down is picked up.
I like this. Show some patience. Don't try to get it all in one play. Pick up first downs and try to go down the field and score.
They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. Three-step drop. Looking middle that time. And it's incomplete.
Lots of ways to attack cover two. There's no doubt about it. You can throw it underneath. You can pump fake the safeties, make one of them move, and still throw it deep down the field.
Second down. Brady standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. This play will hold up. He's inbounds.
Jim, here in the fourth quarter, when you're down, what you want to do is just keep that football moving. That time it's a short throw. He gets a completion. Good job.
Brady's completion percentage, 70% on the day. We've hit the 2-minute warning in the second half. Just 2 minutes left of this one. We're back now for the end of the fourth quarter. Trailing. Every third down so big at this point. The Patriots need to get to the 43 to pick up a first. Third down and 7. And it's complete to Danny Amendola. Now on first down. Every snap crucial the rest of the way.
If you think you can get a playoff quickly and not use a timeout, you go with the hurry-up offense.
It's intercepted, and that's going to end the comeback attempt. What a horrible time to throw the interception. But hats off to the defense here, Phil. They come up with the stop, the play, the takeaway at just the right time.
Yeah, listen, I give the defense all the credit in a situation like this. They took advantage of a quarterback who they knew was going to have to take a chance, and they were ready to pounce on.
Jackson takes his spot in the backfield. First down at the 20. Going for the deep ball. And the pass is intercepted. It's going the other way, and this game is all but over. An interception in the fourth that can completely change the tenor of this game, Phil.
It did. You know, listen, there are a lot of special players in the NFL, and we just saw a special play by a special player that got it done for them.
The Broncos offense comes out for what is, in essence, just a kneel down or two to make this one official. And, Phil, what a sweet moment it is for that bunch of players right there.
Oh, yeah, a lot of smiles on the offensive side as you walk out on the field. And it's just, you think about it this way. A tough week of work, all the preparation and the practice, and you came through and got it done and enjoyed the moment.
Phil Simms and all the crew, Jim Nantz saying so long.
Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. A pair of tight ends will be on the field today looking to do whatever it takes to give their team an advantage. It's Olsen's Panthers going up against Gresham's Cardinals. Now let's get you out to Bank of America Stadium for this matchup.
The Cardinals ready here for the kickoff. Now as we go to the field, it's Fozzie Whitaker back deep for the kickoff. This game has officially begun. Webb's got it. It's out past the 20 and brought down at the 24. He was the first overall selection of the 2011 draft out of Auburn, quarterback Cam Newton.
I think when you have the talent that Cam Newton has, no matter what you do, people are going to undervalue it. So they look at him, they see all that talent, and they just think he's going to win the Super Bowl every year. Well, it's a team game, and it doesn't work that way.
The Cardinals defense now loading up, expecting pass with a dime defense. First down at the 24. Stewart's brought down after picking up 6 on this play. That's a nice, powerful statement as they establish the run at the beginning of this game.
Jim, you're right. I'm going to give the offense a little credit here, but, you know, somewhere, I don't know, maybe the defense going to have to put some weights in their pockets. You got to hang in there and make the tackle.
The Cardinals lined up in the nickel. From the gun, Newton takes the hit, throws. The running back position will be handled today by Jonathan Stewart out of Oregon.
Well, it seems like Jonathan Stewart's been in the NFL for about 15 years, and he just keeps running the football, having success. I like the way he runs. I like his style, and he is productive.
2 tight ends on the field here. The Panthers will take the snap from the 30. Newton's going to slide, and that'll end the play.
That's a really smart job that time by the quarterback. Pick up all the yards you can, and before you're going to get hit, slide in there like you're going to second base.
They're set to punt it away now. Peterson with a chance to return this one. Brought down at the 41-yard line. That return is good for about 27. Former Heisman Trophy winner out of Southern California. Here is Carson Palmer.
Carson Palmer now with the Arizona Cardinals. Look, Bruce Arians loves to throw the football down the field. And what's the greatest trait Carson Palmer has? Throwing the football down the field.
Ellington is in the backfield. First down at the 41. Ellington looking for space. Let's set the lineups for the offense. A very speedy running back out of Clemson, Andre Ellington.
How many fast players have come out of Clemson? And the answer is a lot. Andre Ellington, what a wonderful year he had as a rookie.
Get ready. Blue 95. Blue 95.
2nd and 9.
Ellington's taking the handoff.
He's going to be tackled right around the 46-yard line. He is a former NFL Defender of the Year. Luke Kuechly out of Boston College.
Well, whatever I say about him, it's not enough. He is absolutely an outstanding citizen. He's a good teammate, and on the field, he is a killer. Man, can this guy make tackles.
Looks like a false start on the offense.
False start, offense. Still 3rd down.
Third down after the penalty.
The Panthers defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. Palmer's going to take it from the gun. Jermaine Gresham has the catch.
The Cardinals put themselves in a terrible situation. 3rd and long, but you know what? They got a lot of talent on the offensive side, and that was an awesome job of picking up that 1st down.
Here they come to the 41-yard line. Leach is flying out of position in the backfield here. 1st down at the 41. Ellington's handed the football for about 4.
Jim, let's keep our eye on the defense. If they keep giving up runs like this, they're going to have to change what they're doing on the defensive side. Maybe bring another guy down in the box to stop those runs.
And it'll be 2nd down and 6 after the running play on 1st down.
Ellington is in the backfield.
Looking across the middle. Look at that concentration as he makes the grab.
Nice job that time by the tight end. Makes the catch, and you got to look out for him now in the NFL. Remember, they're usually the closest receiver to the quarterback. Quarterback gets in trouble, he's going to look for the tight end.
At the 20-yard line, and now in the red zone. The Panthers defense now is going to go nickel.
1st down and 10.
Handoff. Ellington is tackled down. That's going to be a pickup of about 5.
Nice run that time. When you run the football like this, over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job by the offensive line.
Play number 6 coming up on this drive. For this play, they'll go with 2 tight ends. 2nd down and 5.
They hand it off to him again. And Kuechly in on the tackle.
First down by the offense inside the red zone. Can the defense show them something different here and keep them from scoring a touchdown?
Now inside the 10 and at the 9. First and goal. Johnson's going to take the handoff now.
Johnson's a dangerous runner when you give him room to run, but there is no room this time. What a job by the defense. They bottle him up for a short gain.
This will be the 8th play of this drive.
Let's go. Second and goal from the 7.
He had touchdown. Arizona Cardinals. That's a big way to get the momentum in your favor with that touchdown, Phil.
Yeah, nothing like it. Midway through the first quarter, you're on top of the other team, and you just feel like, hey, we got things under control, and you're putting pressure on the opposition to go out there and try to make something happen.
The Arizona Cardinals for the extra point.
Extra point was good.
The Panthers are prepared to return the kickoff.
Webb's got it. Gets out past the 20 and brought down at the 24. The Panthers offense is on the field, hoping to erase the memory of their last drive, which was completely unproductive. A quick 3 and out.
Yeah, it was. I don't know if they can erase this defense. This defense is pretty good. We saw that the last drive, and they got good players, and they're pretty excited, so this is going to be tough on the offense.
The Panthers come out in a 2 tight end set. First down at the 24. Delayed handoff.
The Panthers offensive coordinator, he has to be frustrated by that play. I think he calls the right play, but what happens? The run loses yards. That's just a bad job by the offensive line.
Loss of 3 on the play.
Second down and 13. Handoff to Jonathan Stewart.
Stewart's tackled down at the 29.
When you talk about counter runs, what we just saw that time, the defense thinks the play's going one way, then a pulling guard or tackle comes around and catches a defensive lineman off guard. It makes a good block.
Now 3rd and 5 after the run. The Panthers need to get to the 34 for a first down. Cam Newton takes it from the shotgun. And it's out of bounds, incomplete. This defense in the early going looks like a mighty feisty bunch here today, Phil.
Well, I think they thought coming into today's game, by us talking to the coaches, they thought their defense was going to play well, and that was a good series that time by them.
The Panthers have to punt the football.
Peterson's going to take this one from the 14. And a run back of about 11. The Cardinals now ready to take over again on offense. They were successful on their previous drive, getting the ball all the way to the end zone. I'm sure they're looking for more of the same right now.
Oh, absolutely. That's what you always want. You want to find your way to the end zone, and so many people contributed on that last drive, and you've got to give the coaches a lot of credit for putting the players in excellent position.
Carson Palmer takes a look down from under center. The Cardinals will take the snap from the 25.
Got to give the defense some credit on first down. There's so many things the offense can do. They were ready for that play, and they stopped.
The Cardinals take it from the 23. Ellington inside. He's averaging about 3 yards a carry on the day.
Ellington's trying to be patient, but there is nowhere to run that time, and he only gets a short gain.
On the way, 3rd down. The Cardinals need to get to the 35 to pick up a first. John Brown has the catch. Brown's brought down after picking up 14 on the play.
Well, the quarterback has such great confidence in the receiver. And why not? He's talented, and every time the football's thrown his way, he finds a way to make the catch.
First down at the 42. Locked in on the football and has hold of it with 2 hands.
Well, as you saw that receiver make the catch, I'll just say this. You cannot throw the football enough his way. There's no such thing. When in doubt, you don't like anything, turn and find him and throw it to him.
First down on the way. Ellington is in the backfield. Looking to go up top again on first down. Surveys. Finds Gresham. Gresham's brought down, but not until he gives his team a new set of downs.
Anytime you give a quarterback that kind of time, he's going to get comfortable, get his feet under him, be relaxed, and he is going to make the perfect throw down the field. Easy completion that time for the quarterback.
The Cardinals snap it up at the 26. Picked up a couple that time. He's averaging about 3 yards a carry on the day.
This is one good tackling defense. They stay in good position at all times, and we saw it that time, and they stopped the play for a short gain.
That last running play was good for only a yard, so it's 2nd down and 9. Ellington is in the backfield. And that pass is going out of bounds, incomplete. They come to the line at the 24. The Cardinals come to the line. The first down marker is at the 16. The Cardinals have it at the 24. Scanning the field. And incomplete. Didn't get his feet down.
The Cardinals don't have a lot of options on 3rd and long situations. The pass goes incomplete, and the defense did a good job of staying back there and not giving up the deep throw.
This will be a field goal attempt from 41 yards out. And converts on the 3. With almost an entire quarter in the books, that field goal has opened this lead up early in the game.
Everything going right for the football team. You know, what a first quarter by them. Can they keep this momentum going into the 2nd quarter? We'll find out.
The Cardinals ready to boot the football down the field. Whitaker on the return. Able to move past the 20 and brought down at the 23. The Panthers offense failed to muster a single first down the last time they had it. Let's see if their offense this time can create a few sparks.
Well, you know the coaches were upset at them when they went to the sideline, so the sense of urgency is there. You should be fired up, and I expect a better drive this time.
The Panthers take it from the 23. Stewart's brought down after picking up 6 on this play.
Nothing like a running back who fights for every extra yard. When you get that extra yard or two, what it does, it just creates better situations for your offense.
That'll be 2nd and 4 after the running play. Jonathan Stewart with the football. There's going to be an injury timeout here. We'll take a quick break and be back in just a moment. We're back after the injury timeout, and Danielle Bellini will have the update on the injury in just a moment.
I think you can just tell by the body language and the way he's acting that is an upper body injury. Hope it's not severe. We'll let you know as soon as we find out.
Third down now. The Panthers have to get to the 33 for a first. We'll send it back to the quarterback out of the gun. Stands in the pocket. Man, intercepted.
Patrick Peterson, they could just put him out there and say, you got that guy, we're not going to worry about you, and he takes care of it. Nice interception.
The Cardinals offense ready to continue its recent run here as they've scored the last 2 times they've had it, Phil.
Well, let's look at it from the defensive side. You know, what do you think they're thinking? Oh, my gosh, what's coming next? Because everything the offense has tried so far has worked.
Great starting field position for the offense.
Let's go, let's go. Blue 95.
First down at the 39. Wants to go deep. What a catch. Lloyd takes the hit and is brought down. That's his first reception today. That receiver, Phil, is a quarterback's dream. Going high in the air on a high throw and getting the reception.
Oh, man, do quarterbacks love that? They throw it and think, oh, my gosh, that's bad. They're ready to chase the defender down with an interception. But no, the wide receiver goes up and just makes an awesome catch.
Defense ready in the goal line formation on this one. To the ground.
What a job by the defense down on the goal line. They were playing run all the way. It was a run. They got the penetration, and they tackled the runner for a loss.
Loss of a couple that time. This will be second down.
Get ready. Blue 58. Blue 58.
Takes it from the strong eye. That wraps up the first quarter here in Charlotte. We'll be back in just a moment for the start of the second.
you when you're hungry. Snickers satisfies.
It's been all about the defenses today as we welcome you back to the action. Stepping up to the line at the 4-yard line. The Panthers with a nickel look here on defense. And the second quarter is underway with this snap. And it's out of bounds, incomplete. Should be an easy one here. And he converts here on the field goal try. The lead is now growing with that field goal. Still plenty of time to get back into this one, but there needs to be a mental shift.
Well, yeah, they'd like that. I know one thing, the team that just kicked the field goal, they are imposing their will on their opponents, and now you got to find a way to, like you said, shift this around and get it back in your favor.
The Panthers are prepared to return the kickoff. Webb's going to start his return. And the tackle's made right around the 25-yard line. The Panthers.
Bill, what's the issue with this team? This offense specifically. 3 straight drives without a score.
Well, Jim, I'd say this. It's bad coaching. I just hate what they're trying to do on the offensive side. They're not putting their players in position to give them a chance to compete against this defense. They've got to change things up, give their offense a chance, and give these players a chance.
The Panthers will take the snap from the 25. Newton hooks up with Greg Olsen. Johnson's in on the tackle.
There is nothing like having a great tight end in your offense now. There's so many things you can do with them. Remember, they're in the middle of the field. They can go down the middle. They can go outside. They can go short. They can go across. They can go out. Tough to cover the tight ends in this league now.
The 37 is the line of scrimmage.
Stewart is in the backfield. First down at the 37. Trying to fight through right up the middle of the field. He's averaging about 4 yards a carry.
Always good to have these types of runs. Yeah, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense.
2nd and 1 coming up. The Panthers take it from the 28. And this goes incomplete as he was looking over the middle.
That's what you expect in the NFL nowadays from the players, especially these receivers. They're so aggressive, so athletic. They go all out for every catch. That time he just lets it all go. Not able to make the catch, but I'll give him an A for effort.
Third and short. Stewart's got the catch and the first.
Anytime you have a play-action pass as a quarterback, make sure you sell that fake and then look up, find that coverage, decide where to throw the football. That was a nice job that time.
The Panthers come out with a split backfield. First down at the 25. Weatherspoon's able to read that play and make the hit. The Panthers trail in this one, and the running game has not been an asset. Stewart's been off the mark, and that's a big reason why they're trailing in this one.
That's right. It hasn't worked. So what do you say? Don't be afraid to change. What you have to do, you call the plays. They give your team the best chance to win, and they better start changing those play calls.
The line of scrimmage, the 27. Second down and 12. Jonathan Stewart with the catch.
Not much the offense can do in a situation like this. Third and long, what you probably will have to do is either surprise them with a run or throw it short and hope somebody can make a play and pick up a first down.
So they get the reception, but it's not enough to move the chains. Third down coming up. Newton in shotgun formation. Going for the home run. Did not get both feet down.
The Panthers really don't have much of a chance of picking up this first down. It's third long. Of course, the defense is looking for passes down the field. They're all over everything, and the pass goes incomplete.
This will be a field goal try for Gano. The kick is good.
That was a good hold, good kick, 3 points. Good job by the offense.
The Cardinals are ready to return the kickoff.
Gets out past the 20 and brought down at the 24.
Carson Palmer marching back onto the field now.
He practiced great all week, and certainly it's carried over to this first half today.
That's right. All that confidence he gained in practice all week long, he brought it right here on the field, had success early, and it's been fun to watch.
The Cardinals have it at the 24. It's wide open. Gains 11. He's averaged about 2 yards a carry on the day.
Andre Ellington has the speed to get it done at the running back position in the NFL. He showed that speed that time and picked up a good first down.
The Panthers lined up in the nickel. First and 10. Ellington's going to secure the handoff. Ends up picking up 3 yards.
Ellington's never able to build up that power that he has as a running back when there's nowhere to go. Hey, there's nowhere to go. That's a short game.
After the 2-yard carry, it sets up second down and 8.
Ellington lined up as the single back. 2 hands on the football and has the catch. The Cardinals are leading in this one, and a lot of that goes back to the play of this quarterback, Phil. Palmer's on fire.
It's an awesome feeling as a quarterback to be in rhythm, to get people open and have time to throw the football down the field. That's why they're winning, Jim. You said it right. The quarterback is hot.
The Panthers defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. Ellington is tackled down. It's now second down. Palmer's going to take the snap from the shotgun. It's caught. The ball is out. The offense was able to recover the ball.
One thing coaches hate when their offense is on the field is fumbling the football, because a lot of times it's just bad fundamentals. But they're lucky this time. They have the fumble. They're able to get on top of it.
They recovered the fumble, but now face 3rd and 3 here.
It's a two tight end formation.
Catch made. He's tackled at the 30.
When you run the curl route in the NFL, you've got to turn, find the quarterback, and then move till you see the open space where he can throw it in there.
First and 10. Going deep. Throws it in the end zone. Touchdown. And it looks like their lead will be quite sizable by halftime, as long as their defense can hang on to it for the rest of this quarter.
This has been one lopsided game so far here, Jim. And, you know, I'm going to look at the defense. You've got to get out there, show some pride. Somebody's got to make a play to turn this game around.
Inside of the uprights. The Panthers now have even more work to do to get back into this one. Scores 20-3. The Panthers are prepared to return the kickoff. And no return here, so Newton will start this drive from the 20.
The Panthers stepping back onto the field to get this next drive underway. Their previous possession was a field goal.
Yeah, I think they feel good about that field goal. They made some good plays, and they got down there, and they moved the football, and they got in position where they could kick the field goal. Now you take the knowledge that you gained from that last drive, use it, and try to go down there now and score a touchdown.
They've got to be wondering, though, can they finish off a drive today?
Newton's lined up. Two tight ends set. Handoff to Jonathan Stewart. Johnson's there to make the tackle.
If you're running back and you want more carries, do things like this. Read the defense right, read the blocking, and pick up first downs. That's a really good job by the running back.
Now 1st and 10. looking to go deep. Ted Ginn takes it in. That's his first reception today. Cam Newton can throw a tight spiral with the best of them. We saw it on that throw.
You said it right. Cam Newton can really spin the football, and that's always important because that means you can have some accuracy. It makes it easy for wide receivers to catch it also down the field, and he has strength. What a beautiful throw that time down the field.
Coming to the line at the 32.
That long gain sets them up here on this play.
Jonathan Stewart with the football. Stewart's marked down after a gain of 4.
Good coaching on the defensive side. Everybody stays at home. They stay in their gap, and they hold that run to a short gain.
Coming up, second down.
Stewart lined up as the single back. He'll get it again. Stewart's brought down after picking up only a yard. He's averaging about 4 yards a carry. Now looking at third down. Greg Olsen has the catch.
What we're seeing so many times now in this league is the tight ends are getting so good that they have to condense the pass coverage to make sure they stop them, and it's opening up the wide receivers to have a better chance to catch the football.
Coming up to the line at the 4.
After the long gain, let's see what they do here.
They're going to run it on the toss.
There's a signal from the far side. The hands are up. It is a touchdown.
You got to give the offensive line just a lot of credit. It's first and goal. They just line up and power the football in there. Nice run, but a great job by the O-line.
The Panthers for the extra point.
He made it. The Cardinals rather sizable lead after surrendering a score there. Scores 20-10.
The Panthers getting set to kick it away.
Fields the football at the 3. And he's tackled right at about the 28-yard line.
And Charles Johnson heads back onto the field. It's been a difficult day, though, for this defense up to this point, and I'm sure he's willing to take some responsibility in all of that.
Oh, absolutely. He's the star on the defensive side, so he's got to take responsibility, and it's his job to lead the guys. And how do you lead them? Do it with effort and do your job and lead that way.
Let's go.
Palmer's back in shotgun formation. Should have had it.
That's a wonderful job that time by the secondary. Everybody's in position. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football, and it leads to another incomplete pass.
Failing to complete that one, so second down here. The Panthers defense now is going to go nickel. Incomplete, almost going in the other direction.
It's a tough situation for the offense, third and long coming up, but it's a good situation also. You're leading the football game, so there's no reason to take a chance and turn this football over.
Third down, about 3.5 minutes to go here in the second. The Panthers will come out in the dime.
Here we go. 18.
The Cardinals take it from the 28. There's a flag right there. Tackle's made, and that'll move the chains.
Holding. Defense.
The penalty is declined. That last play will hold up. They come to the line, and it's first down. Leach is usually a tight end, but he's in the backfield this time. Out of the eye. Here's the handoff.
Ellington's a great running back to have on your football team, isn't he? He goes up in there and gets the first down. Now your offense has 3 more chances.
First down at the 48. Ellington's got it on the handoff. And he's brought down right at the 43. He's now over 50 yards rushing on the day.
When I was a quarterback, I loved it when they called the draw play because I know that defensive line, they're all trying to go after the quarterback, and nobody's prepared for the run.
And now we reach the 2-minute warning here in the second quarter. First half winding down as we return from the 2-minute warning. Second and 5 coming up. Palmer by himself in the backfield. The Cardinals take it from the 43. Brown's got the catch and the first. That is how you draw it up, isn't it, Phil?
Oh, man, a quarterback loves guys that can make catches like this, and they're just so strong. They know how to zero in. They never lose concentration, and you never see him drop a pass.
Palmer's completion percentage, 70% on the day. The Cardinals have it at the 34. Here's Brown. And that'll gain just a few yards.
When you run that drag route across the field, it is not as easy as it looks. When you're running fast, you have to catch the football right in stride, and you cannot see what's in front of you.
The offense heads to the line for the 7th play of the drive. The Panthers with a nickel look here on defense.
Second down and 7.
And Fitzgerald's there to catch a ball that had a lot of heat on it. The Cardinals are going to burn the first of their 3 timeouts right here. The offense has had time now to game plan, strategize after the timeout, and now they're ready to go. The ball sits at the 12-yard line.
Here we go.
Palmer's got it in the gun. The pass is incomplete. There was no one open.
Well, the quarterback can't get him open. He threw to the right guy that time, but the coverage was so good by the defense, nowhere to get the completion.
And here we have second down.
All right now. Blue 58. Blue 58.
Palmer standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. Incomplete, looking underneath that time. Mounting a serious drive. Third and 10. Got drilled as he throws it. Should be what we call a gimme. Drives it through for the field goal. How important was it, Phil, to add another 3 to the lead before the intermission?
And you got to look at the team that's trailing right now. You got to go in at halftime and change what you're doing, because what you've been doing so far, it hasn't worked.
The Panthers are prepared to return the kickoff. Whitaker on the return. Gets out past the 20 and brought down at the 24. The Panthers on a quest for their 3rd straight scoring drive here, Phil. They've been having their way with that defense on these last few possessions.
Well, let me say this, Jim, it's not that easy to score points in the NFL, not the way they're making it look, and they're confident, they look like they're fast, they're fresh, they're rested. It's been fun to watch.
The Panthers are at the line of scrimmage with a pair of backs split behind the quarterback. The Panthers take it from the 23. Newton to Olsen. Picks up 8 here. The Panthers signal for the timeout, and that's the first one they've used. Second and 2 coming up. From the gun, Newton. Stewart's got it, and a first. A timeout charge to the offensive unit. That timeout might be very useful for the offense. They're now ready to go. At the 45-yard line. Here's the first snap after the big play. Newton's going to take it from the gun. Could have been intercepted. That leads us to second down. The Cardinals with 2 extra defensive backs in the dime. Billy Brown with the catch. The Panthers with no timeouts left. This is third down. Got the completion. That picks up 11. That'll do it for the first half. We'll be sending you to Larry Ridley back in our studios as we continue with the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back, folks. Jim Nantz and Phil Simms here at Bank of America Stadium for the call as the second half is about to get underway. Lined up now in kickoff formation. The second half is officially underway. And the tackle's made right around the 25-yard line. The Cardinals offense takes the field. Let's see if this momentum can carry over from the first half, because they have been brilliant to this point, partner.
Yeah, a lot of things change in that locker room at halftime. You know, you might feel good about what you've done. Of course, you got to realize the defense might be upset and is willing to come out here and take more chances in the second half.
And now here's the first snap of the second half. Ellington is tackled down. He's averaging about 3 yards a carry on the day.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt when you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
Second and short following the run. Ellington's taking the handoff. And he's tackled at the 34-yard line.
Ellington's a dangerous runner when you give him room to run, but there is no room this time. What a job by the defense. They bottled him up for a short gain.
Now third and short following the run. Carson Palmer takes a look down from under center. Right back to him one more time. Another third down conversion. The offense continues to come through in the clutch.
That's a nice play that time by the offense, getting the first down. They're up here in the second half, and they're moving the football. That is a great feeling.
It's first down as they head to the line. Palmer's going to take the snap from the shotgun. Looking long. And that pass is going out of bounds. Incomplete. Second and 10 coming up. Johnson's handed the football, and they advance the ball onto the other side of the field.
Well, to be a great offense, you got to be able to do a couple things that counters what the defense is going to do. Catch them off guard. One way to do it, run a draw play. They're thinking pass, you go with a run, and it picks up good yards.
Johnson's lined up as the single back. 3rd and 5. Intercepted. Tackle's made. The Cardinals lined up in the nickel. First down at the 49. Newton, handoff. Picks up about 5. He's averaging about 4 yards a carry.
Nice run that time. When you run the football like this, over a period of time, it's going to wear that.
5 coming up. Handoff to Jonathan Stewart. Stewart's tackled down after a gain of 10. He's now over 60 yards rushing on the ground.
Well, when your team is behind, what do? Just come out there and get a first down. That's a nice job by the offense.
First down here after the run. Stewart lined up in the backfield. Gets it again. Buchanan's there to take him down.
always good to have these types of runs. Yeah, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense.
2nd and 1 on the way. The Panthers take it from the 28. Incomplete as he was looking short.
Quarterbacks love to see a receiver have this type of play. Even though he doesn't make the catch, the effort is outstanding, and he's given everything he has to make that catch.
3rd and short following the incompletion. Takes it from the eye. He's brought down. That's going to bring up 4th down.
And this fires the football team up. The defense, 3rd and short. They stop the run, keeps the offense short of the first down, and look at the excitement on the defensive side.
This will be a 50-yard field goal attempt. The kick, it's through there. The kick is good.
Well, when you get points, it's never a bad thing. That is for sure. Good job by the field goal kicker that time. Nice job by the offense moving the football down the field.
The Cardinals are ready to return to kickoff. Johnson's going to run this one out. And he's tackled just past the 20. We'll mark it at the 22-yard line. The Cardinals counted on the passing game early, but it slowed down after a hot start. Palmer's tried to adjust to the defense, but it hasn't worked out.
Well, he's tried, but listen, there's nothing he can do about the offensive line. It's not been as sharp, and I'll tell you what, when an offensive line is not sharp, our quarterback's going to lose confidence.
Ellington is in the backfield. The Cardinals from the 22. Floyd's got the grab on the touch pass. The Cardinals have created chances for themselves in the passing attack today. Palmer's been unstoppable so far.
He has been unstoppable, hasn't he? And when your quarterback is hot, keep giving the football to him. They've done it, and he has rewarded the coaches.
First down and 10. Ellington's going to take the handoff now. He's now over 80 yards rushing on the day.
Running backs in the NFL now, it's hard to bring them down. That time, nice job of breaking a tackle.
After running it, it's second down.
Here we go. 258. 258. Hey.
The Cardinals get a first down.
Hard to guard these tight ends now in the NFL. It really puts the defense in like a quandary. Do we use a big guy? Well, if the big guy's not fast enough, we use a small guy. Well, he's not big enough. They get pushed around. I don't know what you're going to do. Just make sure you're a good tackler after they catch it.
Palmer's completion percentage, 60% on the day. Ellington lined up as the single back. The Cardinals from the 37. And he's taken down.
Every defense is looking for somebody to hit the quarterback, and the best person to do it is the defensive end. What a good job that time by him.
Set up now at the 46.
Just a quick drop back.
On the receiving end, it's Fitzgerald. That's his third catch of the day.
Well, when you get in a situation like this, Jim, and you get third and long, I'll tell you what catches a defense by surprise. Run a double move on the outside against the defensive back, because everybody in the stands and the defensive players all think you're going to throw it short.
The Cardinals snap it at the 41. Makes the catch in open space. In stride, and he's home for the touchdown. And with that score, they've now got a nice buffer to work with over the last quarter and a half.
They've been really efficient here today. And just another example on that touchdown drive, executing to perfection. And they got a nice lead here. Let's see if they can hang on.
The Cardinals with an extra point try on the way. Add the extra point. The kick is good. Palmer's going to have a tough time upstaging what he did on that scoring drive, passing for more than 80 yards against a defense that had no answers for him. The Panthers are prepared to return the kickoff. Webb's got a chance to return this one. And he's tackled right at about the 28-yard line. Look at the numbers, Phil. This is a running back that struggled early, but since then has really found his rhythm.
Yeah, when the run game doesn't work, it just looks really ugly to everybody, to the team and the fans. But they stayed with it, and now this thing is starting to look, well, not pretty, but pretty good.
The Panthers take it from the 28. Jonathan Stewart with the football. That's Campbell making the stop.
Anytime you see a defense that can't stop the runs right up the middle, there's a couple things. The middle linebacker's probably not doing his job, and you might not just have enough meat up inside to hold up against those big offensive linemen.
Second down here after that run play. The Panthers load up the backfield for this next play. Stewart's going to secure the handoff. And he's tackled, but not until he picked up the first down. He's averaging 5 yards per carry on the day. First down here. An extra tight end on the field for this one. Handoff to Jonathan Stewart. Weatherspoons all over that offense and brings him down.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the offense that time on first down. Now the defense is in a good situation.
The Panthers snap it at the 36. Picks up maybe 3.
He didn't get many yards that time on that run, but he's had a terrific day. When there's an opportunity to get some yards, he's been there to take advantage of it.
3rd down. Launches it down the field. It's out of bounds, incomplete. All set to punt here. And this will end up in the end zone for a touchback. Coming in, the hype around this one with these two quarterbacks was enormous, but only one has had a solid game.
Well, listen, even though as a quarterback you don't go out there on the field and play against the opposing quarterback, you are competing against him, and you want to do better than he does, and you want to win. But that's not the case here today. One guy's really struggling.
Ellington's in the backfield. Single back set. The give. Ellington is tackled down. He's now over 80 yards rushing on the day.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt when you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
2nd down following the run. And the flag comes out. It's Gresham.
Holding offense.
The defense accepts the
Still
penalty.
2nd down.
Ellington lined up as the single back. 2nd and long. Had it, but the hit knocks the ball out.
Good timing by the defensive player that time. He gets to the receiver just as the football is getting there and makes the hit, knocks that football loose.
It'll be 3rd down. The Cardinals get set at the line, needing to get to the 30 for a first. Palmer's back in shotgun formation. Has his target.
Good job by the offense here with a good lead in the 2nd half, picking up that first down, and that's what you want to do. Take your time, look at the play clock, take it down as low as you can, and keep picking up those first downs.
First and 10. Ellington's got it on the handoff. Coleman's going to make the tackle.
It's always good for the quarterback to really do a good job faking the pass right before the draw play. Get the defensive lineman up the field, get the linebackers dropping back for pass, and there's an open gap that the running back took advantage of.
2nd and 4 following the run. Leach is a tight end, but now shifted into the backfield. Ellington's taking the handoff. Coleman's the one who made the big stop.
The Cardinals running back that time, he makes a bad decision. You can't be looking to make every play a big play when you're running the football. Look for a few yards, take advantage of that. He tries for the big play. What happens? He gets tackled for a loss.
3rd down on the way. The Cardinals need to get to the 42 for the 1st down. Carson Palmer throws the long pass. No one's going to get him now. Touchdown! I wonder what the strategy is, Phil, with more than a quarter to go, because that last score puts this game virtually out of reach.
Well, I know this. The strategy on the losing side is show some courage and show some toughness. Let's change what's gone on here so far. It's not too late. It's getting tough, but it's not too late. We can find a way to win this game.
The Cardinals now will tack on the extra point. The point after is good. Palmer's going to watch his defense come out here in a moment. He was good for over 70 passing yards on that last touchdown drive. The Panthers are prepared to return the kickoff. Whitaker on the return. And the tackle is made. The offense will start their drive from about the 31. The Panthers have had a game they'd like to forget, and it hasn't been getting any prettier for them in the second half.
Well, sometimes there's days like this, Jim. You know, I don't know what it's like. I've never been in this type of situation, but it's been rough out there. It's not going your way, but just hang in there.
The quarter is about to end. One more play first. The Panthers snap it at the 31. Cotchery's got it on a pass that had something taken off of it. That wraps up the 3rd quarter here in downtown Charlotte. We'll be back in just a moment for the start of the 4th. The Panthers are rolling after a huge gainer at the end of quarter number 3. Moving it to the other side of the field at the 49. 1st down here after the completion. He'll take the snap, the first here in the 4th quarter. A nice grab. No doubt he was going to hold on to that one. That's another reception, giving him 2.
The Panthers coaching staff, they have been smart today. They are keeping everybody off bounds, even me. I thought for sure they would run the football, but no, they come out on 1st down, they throw it, they pick up solid yards. Good job by them.
Following that completion, 2nd and short. The Cardinals defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. Stewart's handed the football. 6.
You're running back in this league and you pick up first downs and you don't fumble the football, I promise you one thing, you're going to get more carries.
At the 33. Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one. The Panthers take it from the 33. And that pass is going out of bounds, incomplete. Coming to the line at the 33. Second down and 10. Jonathan Stewart with the football. Buchanan's there to make the tackle.
I guess you'd say he's like a quarterback. You can't complete them all. And this running back, he can't make every run spectacular. Nowhere to go, so only gets a couple yards this time.
They come to the line of scrimmage at the 29. The Panthers have it at the 29. And incomplete. What a hit that time.
This man was put on this defense for this reason alone. Make the big hits. Give your team some momentum and also put a little fear in the offensive players when they get the football.
They're going to go for it here on 4th and 6. The Panthers have it at the 29. Stewart's got it. First down.
I thought that was a pretty risky play that time by the offense. Even though it's the second half and you're down, you don't always have to go for it on 4th down. Fortunately for them, they got it that time.
The offense heads to the line for the 7th play of the drive. The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. Stewart's got it. Screen play. Buchanan's all over the ball carrier.
Well, we see it more and more. Football's thrown behind the line of scrimmage. They do it that time. Nice catch, but a loss of yards on the play.
Second down coming up. The Cardinals come out in a dime package. Cam Newton takes it from the shotgun. Look at that concentration as he makes the grab. That's his first reception today.
I don't know what the answer is when it comes to guarding these tight ends now. There's just not much you can do. I'll tell you the best way to stop the tight end, rush the quarterback. When you get down in the red zone, the offensive coordinator's got to call a play that deceives the defense. Let's see if he can do it. His team is down. He needs a big play here.
3rd down and 5. Here's the handoff. The Panthers now move the chains.
First down by the offense in the red zone, and you're on the defensive side. You don't have to worry about deep passes anymore. You can be more aggressive and take some chances.
Play after play after play here on this drive. So 1st and goal to go. He's going to get another carry. Picks up about 2. He's averaging about 4 yards a carry.
What a good job by the defense, not being fooled. Here in the 4th quarter, they're leading. You expect the offense to pass, but they throw a run in there, and you're alert, and you stop it for a short gain.
Breaking huddle at the 6. Second and goal from the 6. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
When you get third and goal, a lot of times it just comes down to who's willing to fight the hardest. We'll find out here in a second.
The long drive continues. Third and goal from the 6. And he's forced to the ground.
Well, you just get tired of sending 3 or 4 players at the quarterback in passing situations. So this time the defensive coordinator sends the blitz, and they are up for it. They get to the QB and get a sack.
4th down and 10, and they're going to go for it. The Cardinals defense now is going to go nickel. Newton in shotgun formation. Rings it in for the score in the end zone.
The head coach decides he wants to be the aggressor in this situation. On 4th and goal, he goes for it. Nice play call that time.
Handoff to Jonathan Stewart.
Nice job by the defense that time, stopping a 2-point conversion. It is so tough from the 2-yard line. So many things to think about on the defensive side, but they were ready that time.
The Cardinals are ready to return the kickoff. Johnson's got it on the return. And the tackle's made right around the 25-yard line. The Cardinals offense would like to drive for another touchdown, only they would like to think that this time it won't go to waste and their defense might step up at some point here, Phil.
Well, all they can do is just go out there and score again. Don't worry about your defense. Don't start thinking about that. Worry about your job, what you're doing on the offensive side, because what you have been doing has been terrific.
The Cardinals will take the snap from the 25. Thompson's there to make the stop.
Nice run that time. When you run the football like this over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job by the offensive line.
That'll be 2nd and 4 after the running play. Leach is a tight end, but lined up in the backfield for this play. Johnson's going to take the handoff now. He's taken down at the 47.
What a good job by the running back that time. He reads the blocks very well, and he picks his way through there and picks up a 1st down. That's nice.
First down coming up. Johnson's going to secure the handoff. And that'll be a gain of about 2.
Johnson's trying to be patient, but there is nowhere to run that time, and he only gets a short gain.
After the 2-yard carry, it sets up 2nd down and 8.
Johnson's lined up behind his quarterback as the single back. And now they'll be on the other side of the 50 after this play.
Always good to have these types of runs. Yeah, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to. And also, it opens up so many other things for your offense.
Ball at the 47. The Panthers with a nickel look here on defense. Palmer's got it in the gun. Jerron Brown makes the catch. The tackle's made, and the first down is picked up. Third catch today so far.
When you can't hit the quarterback or put pressure on him, there's not much you're going to get done then. That time, quarterback had time and throws it down the field for another completion.
At the line of scrimmage, the 41.
Here we go.
First and 10. Taylor's got it on the handoff. That's a gain of 8.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt when you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
Second down coming up. Ellington is in the backfield. Ellington's taking the handoff. And he's tackled down after picking up the first. He's averaging about 3 yards a carry on the day.
This next play comes from the 30.
Now first and 10. Ellington's handed the football. He's now past the 100-yard mark on the day.
Nice run that time. When you run the football like this, over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job by the offensive line.
And now they'll try over again on second down. The Cardinals come out. Jumbo package on the field. Johnson's tackled down at the 24.
Johnson's never able to build up that power that he has as a running back. When there's nowhere to go, hey, there's nowhere to go. That's a short game.
It's third down coming up. Palmer standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. And the catch is made by Larry Fitzgerald.
The best way to keep the other offense on the sidelines is just keep marching down the field and picking up those first downs. What a good job by the offense.
Palmer's now completed 4 in a row. Welcome back. Coming out of the 2-minute warning here in the final quarter. This drive now about to reach the 10th play of the series. Ellington lined up as the single back. First down and 10. Ellington inside.
Ellington's a dangerous runner when you give him room to run, but there is no room this time. What a job by the defense. They bottle him up for a short gain.
This long drive continues. Leach is flying out of position in the backfield here. He's brought down.
Well, Jim, they got the lead. There's not much time left. Run the football on this clock. Keep it moving, and you can win the game. Take no chances. Don't jump off sides. don't create a penalty and put two hands on the ball.
Play number 12 coming up for the offense.
The Cardinals break huddle and show a jumbo look. And that's a gain of maybe 5.
A short field goal try on the way.
So for Phil Simms and all the crew at EA Sports, Jim Nantz saying so long for now.